Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your one and only Lady Jackson bringing you this update as the 80 hot. Now, of course, you have your finalists. Who's gonna win? We're expecting and hoping that one of your faves is going to win the show. And of course, votings are done. We're just keeping our fingers crossed and hoping for the best. Now, this video, I'm going to give you an update on the last diary session all the housemates had. So of course, in no particular order it's going to be. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, please just remember that I do not attach bbnaija8 videos to my content because I've had a copyright strike. And of course, you could go to other channels. I've suggested where you could go watch them in some video comment sections of my videos. You watch and come back and we can banter. Now, of course, aside that, please don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell button to have notification, and every post I make, don't forget to share, comments down below, and also share this video so the more people can get to see the video. Now, without further ado, let's start from the first housemate to enter the diary session for the last time this year, this season. It was Ilebaye. Now, big brother, you welcomed her, Ilebaye. Congrats on being the one of the finalists, and today is going to be the last day. How do you feel about that? Now, I'm going to ask all the questions that he said. He also asked her, you have the possibility to be the winner. What do you think about that? He also went on to ask her that, how would you react? What are the plans you've had? What are things you're going to do if you get to win the 120 million and a title? And here she was, almost going crazy. That she was like, first off, I'm grateful for being here. And yes, I've had 2 strikes, which he mentioned. And, she went on to add that if she gets to win the show, that she would be literally shocked, surprised, but she would be grateful. And she might not cry here in the diary room, but she might end up crying at the end of the show tonight. And she's just going to save that tears if it ever is going to happen. She went on to add that if she gets to win the competition, first thing she would do is to appreciate God, go give thanks to God. Then she would help her family, uplift them, help the less privileged. She also wants to get to create or own an orphanage. She would, finally, people were looking down on her, would see that she is worth something. People think that she is an empty vessel. Her enemies will be shamed. She went on to add that, she doesn't even want to think about it much because the people on the lineup alongside her are too strong, and she doesn't want to just give herself the headache. That she's just going to be grateful. One thing she is grateful for is for the platform, the opportunity, making her become a better person. Yes, she had multiple issues with people. She had learned to be better, control her emotions, learn how to talk to people better and relate better. At the end, people that give her good luck while she left. But of course, this doesn't happen without her asking Big Brother how he was doing and telling him that she missed him. He responded that he's always fine and that, she should have a good luck for later today. And so the next housemate to be called into the diary room was Pere. Pere was asked, I think Big Brother would ask them the same amount and kind of questions. You've been in the final week. How has been your stay? He said it's been crazy. It's been a lot. He's had good times and bad times. He has had to, experience the most. Being here for the second time, he didn't really expect to get to this point, but it's been amazing. He went on to, talk about, I think it was around the time he was talking about how the experience has been. He just broke down and started crying. This is the guy that came in smiling. He started crying. He couldn't control himself. He said, it's been a lot. It's been a lot of sacrifice, and it's now the finale. He's nervous. He's hoping to win. He wishes to win. It will help him get to, achieve the things he wants to achieve, like his filmmaking. He would want to put Nigeria on the international map. He would, get to help people progress in diverse ways. Of course, he continued crying when he was to talk about, thanking family members and fans and, people important to him. He mentioned a few names. It was really intense. Then we had CeCe, who came in next and, was talking about how it's been an experience. Initially, she was skeptical when she got the call to come into the All-Star season, and she didn't have any direction for her life at that moment. Like 3 months ago, she was confused as to what was the next step for life, but then Big Brother brought something for her which she cherished, and she's grateful that she won a car. Like, it is amazing. She can't even get to wrap her head around it. She went on to add that, she would really love to win. She wants to be the winner. Even if she does not get the money, just the title of the All-Stars is mind-blowing. She wants to feel fulfilled and stuff. And also, if she could be the top 2, she does not mind, even if it's the first runner-up, because it's crazy. You don't know who could probably win. She had a good time. CeCe did not cry like Ilebaye too, but Pere cried. And then next we had Adekunle, who came into the show, into the diary room, and responded to similar questions. He was talking about how the last 10 weeks has been intense, crazy, unbelievable. One thing he highlighted was the fact that he highlighted that this particular season he didn't get to focus and monitor his environment like before, and that's why he has learned 2 things from Pere and CeeC. Pere comes to an environment, observes, understands, then settles in and works with what he has seen and can control. And then CeeC, on the other hand, is someone who actually does not give 2 shits. She is herself, she owns it, and she stands proud. And that's something he needs to reinforce for himself. He thanked his friends and family and one special girl that, he didn't tell he was coming to the house. He apologized soon. Big Brother was congratulating him for how far he has come, how amazing he is, how strong of a man he is. Of course, he said that he would, if he won the money, he would travel a lot, he would sort his family and do so much more. Soon he also broke down and was crying. I'm like, oh my god. Now, it's not me coming off as though, how are you guys crying? I could feel the emotion, I could feel the intensity. It was outrightly crazy. Next was CeeC, who was asked the same questions, how was being your stay in the Big Brother house? What did he feel like being back? Words to loved ones and family members and fans and supporters and all that. CeeC spoke about how it was a surprise to get the call that she's one of only 2 winners who were called back into the show. She feels important, valued, and given another chance to come and show her real self and stuff. She went on to thank her family members for all they've done for her fans, that she has experienced so much experience emotions where she cried, where she laughed, where she fought, but in all she got to improve as a person. She went on to add that she won some tasks, some she didn't win. Then when she started talking to thank her family members, she started crying when she was talking about her mom, talking about how when she saw her mom in the video that were congratulating them during the last week, her mom was looking very stressed, like a woman that has been suffering. She doesn't want to see her mom like that anymore. She hopes that when she sees her today, she's dressing fine. That mom has been having sleepless nights just because she's watching and supporting her daughter. It was really emotional, let me be honest, because at the point I almost cried. Then of course we had Cross, who came in last and spoke about how this season had taught him a lot. He didn't think he was going to get to this point. And when he saw the opportunity to buy the immunity to the finale, he took it and he didn't regret it. He had experienced people and been shocked at how people could turn out to be, even with the rules that, governed how you could act or react to things. He needed to, control himself, and he has improved. He's grateful for that experience. He went on to start thanking his fans and followers, and the fact that he dreamt being the finale and dreamt about the old housemates who evicted being brought back, and the, I think, new housemates or something. He was talking a lot. When it came to the time where he needed to thank people who voted for him, his family and friends, guy had a lot of names. He would call the one in UK, the one in London, the one in Mozambique, the one in US, the one in Canada. He was talking a lot, and I was like, wow, this guy has a lot of loved ones. This boy grew up around love, and I really love it. He went up, people that had to even stop him more. Cross, do you have any other thing to discuss? He said, I wanted to thank you last though, but it seems like we're out of time. Then Big Brother said, exactly, it's better you mention the names. So he mentioned the names and started thanking people. See, let me be honest, Mercy Eke cried a lot, so much more than any of the housemates. It was really crazy. Cross had a good time, and I really loved it for them. It's crazy. It's a finale. I'm in emotion right now. Anyways, guys, that's all I have for you on this particular video of the last diary session of the housemates. Now I'm going to bring you the finale itself in completion and everything. So stick around, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification, and every post I make, share comments down below, and also share this video so that more people can get to see. I'll see you on the next one.